All right, welcome everybody. How y'all doing out there today? Listen, there's not a lot of to dish out today, other than it just doesn't look good. I'm going to start off with this long to short chart, and I still think that this is the most dangerous chart in crypto right now. Just looking at this long to short chart, longs way out of whack comparative to the shorts. Shorts are just really, really low. Now, very interesting. We have this trend line here, right? We got this trend line. Let me take off some of my. Let me take this off. I don't even think it's on there. Right, take that price action off. And oh, it's funny. I can't even hide that. It's the one I need. It's the one I need. So there's a trend line right here. You can see this trend line as this has come down and bounced off at once. Just grazed it. We missed this trend line right here. So very interesting. Our shorts are right here on the trend line. And listen, the shorts are down into the shorts oversold area. They're still here. Now, there's two ways to get out of here. There's no denying it. You can just, a nice little pump. We'll get the shorts out of this oversold area, and or just a simple drop out of here. But I have to say, this doesn't look that good right now with the volume. The volume is just completely tanking out. So I want you to know that this shorts is still, not good. This is not healthy at all right here. And it looks like the shorts might be just maybe a little baby relief rally right here. This is just really, for me, the biggest scare chart that's out there, bearish-wise, right? Now, if you go back over and we take a look at where we're at today, and I have to say that, these 12-hour volume candles just plummeting to the downside here. Like there's just no volume in crypto right now. The crypto volume is just completely lagging out. I had this in the in another. Hold on a second. All right, go long on girlfriends and side pieces. Go short on marriage. Okay, my wife is just bugging me. She's all, "Where's the electricians at?" Uh, we're actually doing some work in the backyard. The electricians are here. Yeah, yeah. She's like, "Where'd the electricians go?" I'm like, "They went to pick up material." Just looking at this chart, listen, everybody. It just I'm bearish. I'm still bearish on this. There's no reason for me to be bullish. Even a pump up here with this lagging, just completely lagging and flagging volume is not looking good. The volume is just completely just dropping out here. You can see the trend go down, right? The trend is going down. The price action is higher. Right now, if the price action was lower and the volume was lower, then I'd be like, okay, we're going to go for a little pumpski wumpski, and I'd be looking for that the pumpski wumpski to happen. But right now, there's just nothing. There's nothing really going on. The ETFs are not looking good right now, so I know those ETF bulls out there are a little bit disappointed in the government shutdown. I personally think the government shutdown is a good thing. I think the U.S. government is a big, giant bowl of waste, right? I mean, there's nothing. I mean, our government is horrific. I mean, at least over in China, they're tipping people and they're to make things happen. Here in America, you can't even do anything, right? And shit still doesn't happen, right? At least over there, you can tip someone and make some shit happen. So. I just look at this as just an ABCDE. It's nothing's changed here, right? I see this as just a big ABCDE pattern, ABCDE. It's just playing out like that for me, right? With flagging volume down. All right, I want to go to the weekly chart. Let's pull up our weekly chart, take a look at what we got here. Now, this isn't a bad candle that's kind of forming out here on the weekly. An inverted hammer would be a nice candle to play out. if this does play out as an inverted hammer right here, this wouldn't be bad. Now, this would be horrific if this plays out as an inside bar, right? If this plays out as an inside bar candle, this will be bad. If this plays out as an inverted hammer, this wouldn't be so bad. I mean, you know, see a little bitty pump up right out of this. See, look, there you go. There's that inverted style hammer right there. Kind of spinning topish also, right? I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. That wouldn't be bad at all for a little relief rally, just to keep us in this A, B, C, D, E, blah, and then just die. A, B, C, D, E for your E wave, your failure wave, and then just die out, right? So, but look at the volume. There's your volume flagging right there. Like, and look, for all of the people who've been like, oh, the volume's going back up and the volume's going back up, right? Accumulation, OTC transactions, all this shit that people are blowing up people's asses out there on Twitter. Listen, there's no freaking OTC trading going on. It is not happening. Not. Right now, if the ETFs, and I thought the ETFs were going to get approved, I could say, yeah, you know, there's always insider trading going on in every commodity, right? Somebody's always got the goods. Somebody's always got some inside information. But, you know, here I'm not seeing, I'm not seeing over-the-counter transactions going. I just am not seeing it, right? If you have proof of it, an actual proof of it, I would love to see it. But other than that, I mean, I think we're just falling off. And the bus, look at the volume. We're going back down to this atrocious volume level, right? And guess what happened last time we had this atrocious volume level right here, right? Boom, right? Big Falski-Offskis of the Cliffski, and there it went, right? So, this is it. So here's this inside bar action right here that we're just talking about. There's that inside bar, right? This is that inside bar failure pattern. We've been talking about this. You know, we shorted the top right here, fell all the way down. So this is a very dangerous pattern. We need this to play out as a hammer candle, and then there's a hammer candle, inverted hammer candle that did fail. So this could also still fail where we're at. And let's go on and look at the monthly real quick here. Monthly not looking good. This is not a good candle for the monthly. It's not a good look at all, right? Now, if this thing can run all the way down and we can get a nice bounce out of here and put in some kind of a spinning top, that would be a nice little look. I wouldn't mind that look, right? To put in a nice spinning top down here, maybe give us another bounce off the 200. And that's really one of the things I'd like to see. If we go all the way back to my 12-hour, let me show you my 12-hour. Here's my 12-hour chart that I've been playing with. I would love to see something like that because that would give me my ABC here, and I still have a very difficult time counting this area out. I really do. I'm struggling counting this area out right here, right? We're going to buzz through a couple more charts. Kind of here was my overall count. There's kind of still my overall count chart. There you see the flagging volume, which is no bueno. This would be my ABCDE count. This would be my death count right here. This just comes down and plummets down to nothing, right? So there's your A wave, B wave, and there's your C wave right there. And this would be my premium. Now this would fill that gap up here, right? You've got that gap of 43.91. This would fill that gap nicely. A bounce off the 200 MA, a bounce off the 786, and come all the way up here and fill that top gap, and then die. Then just run us all the way down to the 3100, fill that 3100 gap, and then that's all she wrote. You would run right through that 3100 all the way down into the deep delves of hell. And this is still my thunk here, right? This is still my thunk. I'm not going to change my thunky, but I still think we have one more little move down here before we have an up, before we have a down. I'm not going to change that. Now, Breaking, losing the 200 MA, losing the 50 MA on the monthly would put us just absolutely just to a beating. This chart is still scary. If this thing rolls over, it's going to be hell and high water. Now, this is interesting because we're coming up and about to test support again. Resistance, I'm sorry, we're about to test resistance again on our chart. So you take a look, 1, 2, 3 touches. We're there again for a fourth time testing this resistance point on this chart right here, right? Still in this wedge, right? I mean, this chart really says it all. There's the wedge. There's the volume, right? There's the resistance right now. And we're, like I said, we're so close. I mean, we're so close. There's just no commitment in volume here at all. No buying commitment. Long trade line, short trade line, just getting played with, right? This is all this is just, this is just one big tease. Okay, one big tease. So there you see that historical line, tap, tap, run through all this conflagration right here, tap again. We're on it one more time. Can we hold it? Will it hold? Who knows? It's just not looking good. So this is just the big tease, right? The big tease is on. That's all this is big tease. And let me bring this chart up here. All right, just dropping all this in the members area. All right, here is my. We're once again. That just says we're just hanging on. Just hanging on. That's all we're doing. This is like, swear to God, guys. There's just so. All right. We're so like on the edge here. It's either pick a freaking team, pump or dump. Jesus Lordiuses, right? Nothing. CM the Chuck and money flow. No, trying to test for a lower low right there. Not looking good. Right? ADX chart, not looking good. Angled down. I still think this is a massive head and shoulders. Weekly ADX chart, not looking good. The WMA chart, not looking good. About to roll back over here. Right? WMA trying to roll back over. Roll over again. Right? Now this is a really tough. And this hasn't done this down here before, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. You know, he's still going to have to test that support again one more time. And, yeah. Yep, nope, nothing. And, yeah, already went over that. Nothing. Ooh. Wow, that was a hell of a run-up right there. That was really interesting. Look, we didn't even move, and our Stoke has completely taken off. That is not good right there. Yeah, look, our Stoke is completely taken off. We have absolutely no movement of the price action. That is very interesting. That is very interesting. That is disconcerting. thinking about this. I don't like that. Kind of reminds me of this area right here. Jesus Lord, somebody is beeping the shit out of freaking chat. Yeah, that's interesting right there. I don't like that at all. Yes, yeah, we can for sure go over Baby Bull Jesus. Okay. And give me 1 second. All right. All right, let me pull up my Baby Bull Jesus chart, everybody. Where is it at? This is it right here. Nope. I swear I haven't used my Baby Bull Jesus chart in forever. Okay, so I've got actually 2 Baby Bull Jesus charts. Where's my other one? It's called Bottom Finder. Where's it at? Yep. Nope. Not that one. I think I've already got this one loaded. Yep. Nope. I have to go find that chart again. There it is. Yep, yep. So this is it. Okay, so here's the issue with Baby Bull Jesus, everybody. So we've pulled the Baby Bull Jesus chart way back up, okay? And in order to find Baby Bull Jesus, you've got to come all the way down here. I mean, you got to get deep, right? You got to get all the way down into this 50 range right here. And we are nowhere freaking near it, right? We're way up here, right? We're so far up here. We're just not even close. So where are we? Let's see how high we are actually. Yeah, we're on a downtrend, so that's good. We're looking posted about 87. So we've got 30 some points to drop right here to even get close to Baby Bull Jesus. Right? Yeah, so this is we're still a long way to go for Baby Bull Jesus. I mean, I haven't even been looking at this chart because there's just nothing to look at. I still have my Baby Bull Jesus chart right here. And for me, guys, I still am of the belief that no matter what happens, my thought is this, This is my very simple thought. My thought is whatever happens, wherever we drop from, even if we go up to fill that gap, right? I still think we're going to come down and we're going to hit some kind of a wick, right? And I like this area. See how I have that little box right there, right? That little box, right? I like the idea of plummeting down and throwing in some kind of a crazy wick right here, right? So my ultimate thing would be to come down I mean, I would like to see mid 2K hold as support. But what I mean by this is the support is not the bottom. And that for me would equal a wick out to, you know, the high, and I would say the high teens, right? This would be the high teens, 1750, right? Which is right in here. I would like to see, yeah, like 1750. So what I'd like to see is a big snap wick to here and then bounce up, right? Then we'd have consolidation in the mid 2Ks. All right, I mean, this kind of would be my ultimate scenario right here, right? Would be perfect. So my, you know, so you'd start here, maybe get a bounce off the 200 MA. 200 MA takes us up to fill the gap. Then we're down, then we wick up, and then we consolidate. I mean, this would be great. So here would be your bounce off the 200 MA, right? Bounce off the 50 MA or 200 MA. Then it have to be the 50 MA. No, the 200. I have to pick up the 200 MA. Then 4,400 to fill the gap. Then down again. So this would be a really good scenario. Well, let's squeeze this all on here. Right, like this would be a good scenario for me, right? Down, bounce up to 200 AMA, up to 4,400. Everybody think that's, you know, oh, yay, the Bulls are going to win. This is cray-cray. And then just a deep dive down, right? But I still think there's one more run down. You got to get down to that 200 MA right there. Right, so the 200 MA is like 2260. 3260. 3260. So get down there, bounce off that, then hit to fill the gap. Right? Fill the 4,400 gap. Then down. Okay, so this I think would be the ideal scenario for me. Down, and then consolidate. And I think we would get, so that would bring us down. So here's what would happen over here. We'd come down, right? Then we'd go up. I don't think we'd break this. Could. Ooh. Created a higher high with a lower price action. That's not good either. And then down. Right now, this would be my scenario A, and then the worst scenario, or the better, the equally would just be a straight fucking shitstorm. Just straight down. And this we're just going to call shitstorm. This is our shitstorm scenario. Now, here's the good thing about our shitstorm scenario, right? The shitstorm scenario does the same thing, right? With the wick out, right? With the wick out, right? So this would have the wick out. Now, this would be great because what this would do is then this would pull us all the way back up to do that. Then that would fill our gap. We'll wick out, then run to fill the gap by the end of the year. Right? I mean, this would be a beaut, right? This would be gorgeous for me. I would like this a lot, right? So for me, I would prefer this particular scenario because like super buying opportunity, right? Double your money running back up to 4K by the end of the year. And this could just take a lot of time to play out, right? I mean, this could take quite a while to play out. But that would be our shitstorm scenario. But yeah, I mean, I completely think, I think this has got to get down to 17, 1800 to hit baby bull Jesus. Right? I think this to get right, and it only has to be a wick. Right? That's the thing. It only has to be a wick. Right? It's a pretty good, decent little dive right there. Yeah, 1300. All right. Yee. Okay. Pin this. I just pinned it. All right, so I think this would be, yeah, end of year. End of year 4K. I think end of year 4K, even 5K would be great. I mean, we could have a nice run up. Listen, if we had something like this and it could get us down and we get a big enough wick, I'm talking a nice 1,000-point wick. So let's say 2,600 was our kind of consolidation zone, 2,400, 2,600, and give us a nice 1,000-point wick down right here with a beautiful bounce up, then come down, retest it again, then take off. That would be fantastic for me. Okay. I do want to take a look at, really quick at the markets. So we're going to look at the markets. There's the FTSE, looking okay. There's the pound looking like trash. And Great Britain, wow, nice. I'm sorry, this is the euro. The euro's looking like trash. And the pound had a really, really nice rally, pulling back right now. But wow, the really nice rally by the pound, just kind of balancing out. It did have a really good run right there. But the euro still looking like trash. Right? Great job by untilling those guys over there. U.S. markets, listen, I'm not going to go out and honk my own horn and toot my horn, okay? Okay, yes, I am. I'm going to totally toot my horn, all right? To all those people that thought that the economy was going to die, right? This is my 50, and I will say this. I'm going to make it yellow, right? And I'm going to make, there it is. This is my fifth. I said 15% retracement. I was wrong. But look at this beautiful wick right here, right? This wick, this is what we want in crypto. This is exactly what we would like to see in crypto right here. This is the kind of wick we want to see. Now, I said 15%, and I think this is a correction. This is usually what happens every year, right? This is usually what happens every year. People take a lot of their profits out of the market. They pay their taxes with it. The market was definitely overheated. There's a lot of things that are going on, and I'm just going to throw it out there. Now, we've got to be warned because we're going to run into some resistance right here, okay? So we got all of our moving averages just plopped right above us, so I expect us to hit some resistance right here. So watch out, right? Watch out here, right? So you might see a retrace, right? Looking for a retrace, right? So wouldn't mind coming up, tapping out right there. It's not much further to go, right? But listen, I was off by 4%. I was off by 4%. I'll take it. But everybody was saying that the U.S. markets, the U.S. economy it is not freaking weak, people. The U.S. economy is not weak. The world economy is in a shit show. It's completely the world economy. And for all the bears who were shorting the living bejesus out of this and just got absolutely wrecked, who thought the world was ending, listen, it's that what's going to drag down the U.S. economy is going to be the world economy. But with that being said, it is the U.S. economy is still strong and will remain the strongest even through this coming, and yes, I am saying coming, recession. Right? 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 Watch out for a retrace. Right? So you gotta watch. This is the thing. There is going to be a worldwide slowdown. It is going to happen, right? But it is not coming from the U.S. It's coming from Italy and Brazil and Australia and Argentina and France and Germany, and there's all these other countries, right? All these other countries that are going to be the ones that are going to be dragging down the world economy. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a look. This is the Shanghai Index. Shanghai Index is bouncing also. Gold has a nice little danger. Right? Danger. Look at that wick. Look at that. This is the month gold. Watch out. That is posting up a very wicked wick on gold. Right? All right. So let's watch. All right, let's watch that monthly wick on gold. Right, and currencies, the US dollar keeps going up, so the US dollar is strong. Everybody else, look, there's the Chinese yuan, is right there, it just keeps dropping, and the euro keeps dropping. Listen, everything continues to fall against the US dollar. The US dollar keeps gaining strength, the US economy is strong, and I'm going to continue to say that until I see signs of weakness. The only weakness we have in our economy right now is two things. We have a clear lack of inflation, right? We have no freaking inflation, and that's a problem, right? That is an issue. So we don't have any inflation going on right now. The second thing is that our labor market is kind of stalled out, right? We just can't keep adding jobs. We're pretty much full right now. So, and wages don't really want to go up, right? Wages don't want to go up. The other issue that we have right now is that we have our housing market is completely just still shitty. Our housing market is too high. It's too expensive. Our mortgage rates, the interest rates are too high. People do not want to buy homes because the interest rates are way out of whack. So because the interest rates are out of whack, it's pulling back the housing market, which is good. We need our housing market to pull back. No matter what happens, the U.S. will weaken when the rest of the world weakens, but we're still going to be on top of the heap as we move forward into 2020, right? So even as we move forward into 2020, what you're going to see is a lot of global weakness. Global economy still slipping, if not some of them faltering. And the U.S. economy still getting strong because people are hedging their bets in the U.S. You're going to see a lot of people taking and hedging into the U.S. dollar. They're going to be hedging still, I feel, into gold. And I think that, so I think people will be hedging into gold, hedging into the U.S. dollar. And the U.S. dollar is always, and well, not always, but will continue to be a safe haven for the uber rich and banks all over the world. They will be hedging into dollars to protect themselves from their own micro and macro economies that they have, right? So that's it. I'm telling everybody, just watch out for the world, right? Watch out for the world, not for the U.S., right? And that's it. Go. Yes, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you to short anything or long anything or play anything. I'm just giving you if you read the newspapers, if you watch the news, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and the true information is that a lot of people are saying the U.S. economy is dying. That's not true. I'm on the ground. I own businesses, right? I own businesses. I see what's going on. So that's it for me. I would just like to say that we're headed to the airport. I will be traveling for the next couple days. I will be live streaming still. I will be taking my laptop with me. I am still short. Okay, I am still shorting. I have a long open on BTC. It is down 3,200. It is a 1-to-1 long when we did get our long signal on the 3-day scalper, right? So yeah, I am building a new office too. So my wife will leave me alone because she's killing me. When we got this long call on the scalper right here, right, I did go long. So I do have about a $7,000 position-ish. Way down here, 3,200. I need this lower low to get taken out of that. Okay. I want to say thank you to everybody out there. Really appreciate it. If there's anything, I will give one piece of financial advice to every single one of you out there. This is official financial advice to each and every single one of you out there. This is the best piece of financial advice I will give you. This will save you hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Do not get married. I love all of you. I am the Vamp. That is the Vamp's boss, and I am out.